Hey guys, in today's video, we're going to talk about how to tilt the shoulders in the golf swing. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. Before we dig into the content here, I do want to talk to you briefly and reiterate a couple things, mainly how I can help you guys get better at golf. I tell you guys all the time, there are two things you need to do to get as good as you can get. Number one, you need someone like me to help guide you, give you specific feedback, watch your swing and tailor your practice. Number two, you need feedback. You should know the feedback already part. I want to talk to you about getting more help from me specifically. That is why we created CogornoGolf.com. We have a Facebook community. You can post your swing. I can show you what to do. It will expedite the process of you guys getting better. Please check it out. The link is in the description down below. Thank you. All right, guys, so let's talk about how to tilt the shoulders in the golf swing. In this video, I want to talk primarily about the backswing, but we'll do a little bit of downswing as well. There's been a lot of questions on this topic. It's something that I want to go over and some checkpoints how to do it. So how do you tilt the shoulders in the golf swing? If you guys watch good players, and we'll put some videos up here as we're going over some of these things, you'll notice a couple things they do with their shoulders that are distinct that make them good players. I'll also go through a couple different things that you want to avoid and how to fix those things. So how do you tilt your shoulders during the golf swing? One checkpoint I always use from the face-on angle is where the left shoulder goes in space. Now, when I look at shoulder tilt for good golfers, I'm usually referencing the lead shoulder, or for a right-handed golfer, the left shoulder and where it goes in space. When I make a golf swing and make a backswing, like when I set up normal, I don't have a lot of shoulder tilt. Shoulder tilt being this sort of angle here. This would be me having a lot of tilt to the right or right side bend. This would be a lot of left tilt, right? So at setup, I don't have a lot of tilt. As my clubs get longer, I start to tilt a little bit this way. Okay, so that's what I'm saying, shoulder tilt. During the backswing, every good golfer strikes the ball, but one of the keys to striking your irons really solid is that you have to go from basically no tilt at address to having some tilt to the left during your backswing, or left side bend. So quite literally, if I stood up straight and I just bent to the left like this, make my left shoulder get closer to my left hip, that would be left side bend, okay? So we're calling left side bend. I have to do some of that when I make a backswing. Now, as I do my left side bend, I'm also going to be rotating, right? So it looks kind of weird when I just do it like this, but when I rotate with it and extend, if I went here, boom, left shoulder down to left hip, and I turned, that would look pretty darn normal, and that's the feel you have to get. When I go back from face on, the checkpoint I'm looking for is that my left shoulder, if I drew a circle around it, will basically go down and in to the point where it'll get about to my sternum or zipper location here in the middle of my body. So my left shoulder from address will go down and in until about it replaces my zipper or sternum location. I'll show you some people who do that. That's what we're looking for face on. Why do I want to tilt in general, right? Tilting during the backswing is a huge indicator of solidness of contact. When you don't tilt, there's a lot of stuff that can go off, and when I do tilt, when I go back, it puts me in a position to make all of the downswing moves we talked about and hit the ball solid. So from face on, I know I need to have some tilt to the left shoulder towards my hip, and I'm going to turn back. When you record your swing, because I know you guys have a live view or something you're using, your shoulder should go down and in to the point where it gets about to your zipper here like so. From the down the line angle, there's another key checkpoint that we use or talk about from here. More or less, if I took a normal setup and you drew a line through my spine, right, or my posture address here, I want to turn my shoulders about 90 degrees to my initial spine angle. So if I were to draw that line up here, and this was like my spine at address, kind of, I want to turn about 90 degrees to that line. What I don't want to do is turn way up here like this, where my shoulders are very flat. So that's the deal. Those are the checkpoints, okay? From down the line, I want my shoulders to tilt 90 degrees to the spine. From face on, I want my left shoulder to go down and forward on a little circle towards my sternum location. The point of tilting your shoulders down is to set yourself up for a downswing to hit the ball solid, okay? A couple other points you have to recognize here. From down the line, if I make a backswing where I don't tilt my shoulders well, and I tilt where they're very level, okay? What you'll see usually is a couple things. If I make a backswing and I turn too level, watch what my left arm does when I do. I'm gonna exaggerate a little bit so you can see it, but if I'm here and I go too level, does my arm go out, in, or straight back? Okay, everyone together should see that when I do that, my arm wants to go out away from my hands, want to work farther from my body if I turn my shoulders very level. Guess what's out bad? For you guys that are trying to fix your takeaway and you have this forearm rotation early, when I make my shoulders turn too level, my arm here is going to rotate too much. I'm going to have too much forearm rotation. A lot of you guys that have this hands out in roll, I guarantee, go back and check it and your shoulders are turning too flat. And part of you fixing that is you need to make your left shoulder turn more down, and you'll notice, wow, when my left shoulder goes more down, it's easier for my hands to work straight back. It's easier for my hands to work in. It's really easy now for me to not over-rotate my forearms instead of here. Here's bad, level. Here's left shoulder down. See how literally just that one piece totally changes my backswing there like that? So left shoulder down when I go back. Now, the point being, I got a couple things here, guys, so stick with me. The point being when I'm doing that, I'll go ahead and demonstrate here so I can hit one and break up all these talking. So the point being here from face on, left shoulder down, so that I can set myself up for my downswing movements. You guys should know by now that during the downswing, okay, I'm here, I go up, my left shoulder goes down and in. How do I start my downswing? Do I just go straight up like this? No. I take my left shoulder from here and I go down more. I go down and around, down and around, down and around. A lot of you guys, when you do this, are gonna feel like you're a lot closer to the ground than normal with your body. And if you watch the other videos, you know that that's good when you get closer to the ground, because now you have to bend your arm. Now you have to keep your wrist angles. You're gonna hit the ball way more solid. Right, so that brings me to point number 1, or 7. When I make a backswing and my shoulder goes down, again, a lot of you are gonna feel like, wow, I'm really close to the ground. Record yourself so you know where you're actually at, okay? Don't guess with this. And you're gonna see here, and then if you go from here, your left shoulder's already down, keep it down and work it around this way, okay? As you come down, now a lot of you, because you're used to throwing your arms earlier, are gonna hit fat shots when you do it first. You're not hitting it fat because your shoulders are tilted well. You're hitting it fat because you're extending your arms and hands. Don't stop doing this. That's not why you're hitting it fat. Learn how to keep your trail arm bent. Learn how to maintain your wrist angles. Learn how to turn, and you're gonna hit the ball way more solid, okay? So I want you guys to know that when you go back. Left shoulder down, going back. Left shoulder down when you come through. If you hit it fat in the beginning, you have to match your arm angles to that and learn over time to keep your trail arm and trail wrist more bent, okay? You guys with me on all this stuff? Left shoulder down and in. I'm gonna say it one more time, going back. From down the line here like this, you wanna see the shoulders about 90 degrees to the spine angle. From there, keep your left shoulder down and work some rotation. Do you need to learn how to shallow your arms and hands from there? Absolutely. Every good golfer does that. Learn those shoulder tilts and play around with it and try it. I bet a lot of you will hit the ball a lot more solid, but like I said, one more time, some of you guys will hit it fat because you'll overextend your arm. Don't stop tilting, fix the arm piece. That's how you do your shoulder tilt during the backswing. Hope that makes sense. If you guys have any questions, leave me a comment down below. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. If you guys liked the video, please do me a favor, click the like button down below. Click the notification bell if you haven't. Also, please subscribe if you haven't. If you guys do want more instruction from me, tailored for you, please check out CogornoGolf.com, our membership site. The link is in the description down below. Thank you guys.